stuff to do before school start this fall. Come on, Perry. Sending us cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. Sending us cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all.
Mom! Phineas and Ferb are making a title.
Of course.
Welcome back, Tigers. My name is Betty Sue.
And my name is Chastity. Let's get started.
Chastity, I love your neon fit today.
Thank you. I just got it yesterday for $3.
Same though. All right, so we love our friends in graphic design. So let's check out this interview with an IHS alumni previously in Tiger Design, who's now a professional graphic designer.
In high school, all 4 years, I did art with Fontenelle. So that definitely helped because I got the fundamentals of drawing. So I got to understand how shading and line works and perspective, which all comes into play whenever you translate something to the computer and do it digitally. And all the basic stuff that I learned here, so basic things about typography and like illustration, that all came into play at UTA because I didn't have to spend as much time going over that once I got there. So yeah. So my college experience was really fun, and it definitely was worth it because I got exposed to so many different types of people and cultures. At UTA, it's really diverse. I really appreciated that. And I got to expand my knowledge on not just graphic design, but different subjects like English and history. And so to me, it was really all worth it in the end. It feels really cool. I feel like I'm doing what I was meant to be doing. When I was younger, I didn't know, I knew I wanted to do something in art, but I just didn't know what that was. And I feel like graphic design for me is doing that. So because it has like artistic elements, but also like you're working on a computer, so it's cool.
Those designs are really popping. Anyways, Betty, did you read any books over the summer?
Actually, I did. I read the second book to All the Boys I Loved Before. I definitely recommend you reading it, Chaz. What books did you read?
Well, I read Black Enough Stories of Being Young Black in America. It's a good book. Now, let's see what other books our IHS teachers recommend.
My name is Miss Guariello, Miss G. I teach English 4 here at Irving High School.
My name is Mrs. Annie Jones.
Most recent book I read is called Love, Hate, and Other Filters. It's actually a book that was recommended to me by a former student who said I should love reading a good young adult novel about a portion of the country that doesn't get read about a lot, and it's about an Islamic Indian American student.
The Pact by Jodi Picoult.
I really liked the book because I thought it was a good portrayal of how students act in a high school. The main character, Maya, is a high school senior, and it's her spring year, so while everyone is excited about prom and where they're going to college, she's really struggling because being an Indian American child, her parents are expecting her to be more traditional life, get married young, and only if she has a career, it can be as a lawyer or a doctor. She doesn't want to follow through with this culture. She respects her parents, but she's trying to find a way to break through and follow her passion, which happens to be filmmaking.
Well, this book entails the lives of Emily and Chris. They've known each other since birth, and their families are very close with one another. In fact, they are next door neighbors. But something tragic occurs, and I won't give any spoilers out. So at the end, they end up not liking each other anymore and really hating each other and moving far away from each other geographically.
I think this is a fantastic book. I think students who read it, you would really recognize a lot of the characters as some of your friends who walk up and down the hall. Very timely topics, especially teaching seniors. I know that most seniors, you're starting to think, what happens next year? Where am I going to school? What am I going to study? What do my parents expect me to do? What are my dreams, and are they going to be something that I'm going to be able to achieve? And I think it's just a really honest depiction of what it's like to be a teenager and to have dreams, but not being sure if you're going to be able to reach them or not.
I would recommend this to students because they can learn from this book what not to do.
Books sound amazing. Now, before we head to ISBN, let's check out an interview with our fantastic principal, Ms. Gomez.
So I would describe my leadership style as being collaborative. I like to include the voice of others in my decision making. There's sometimes as a principal where I have to make a decision just based off of what I know has to be done. But most of the time I like to be able to get the opinions of whether it's students or teachers or the leadership team or my other administrators and put out an idea, get their feedback on it before we actually decide to move forward with a idea or project. So we did a lot of work around motivation, and I think the most important thing for all of us as educators is to keep our purpose, our why. Why do we do this? Why did we choose to become teachers or administrators, or why did we choose a field of education? And I know that that personally motivates me, is like, why do we do this? And so keeping a focus on the outcomes of what could be for our students and keeping our students first, I think that motivates all of us as educators. As a school, I think we need to always desire to achieve more. So we always have to be looking at what we don't think is possible and make it possible. And so to constantly be looking at how to make things better for ourselves and for the people around us. And I think that once we get that mentality of, we can do this, we can, despite whatever is in our way, we can overcome these barriers, these obstacles, these beliefs, and we're gonna make it happen. And so we've gotta each believe that, and that will then we can say, we're gonna be excellent in everything we do, from the way we dress, to the way we act in class, to the work that we produce, what we turn in, our homework. If we all really, really embrace excellence and we try to do our very best at everything, it's going to be an amazing year for us as Tiger Nation. I expect students to give us their all. Just come to school prepared, be ready to learn, be ready to push themselves, be ready not to give up when things get tough, just to keep on persisting and to want to pursue excellence in everything that they do. First and foremost is we want to make sure that everybody, starting from freshman year to their senior year, are prepared for what the year has, what's coming forward, what's coming next. And for our seniors, I want them to make sure that they graduate and they have a plan for what they're going to do after high school. And so, that doesn't start just senior year, that starts very early on. And so we want to make sure we're giving students the opportunity to explore different careers, to explore different college options, to explore different avenues that they can take after high school. But we also need to be very prepared to work hard to make sure students are ready for that next step. And so that's what's happening in the classrooms. Make sure our classrooms are engaging and exciting and on target for what we need to help students be better, to succeed in not only in high school but in life.
Now let's see what's up on ISBN with Alex and Angel.
Good morning, Tigers. I'm Angel.
And I'm Alex.
This is ISPN, and now let's get started. In last week's football game, the Tigers lost to the Garland Raiders by a score of 21-47. Our quarterback, Adrian Medina, threw for 215 yards and 3 touchdowns. Solomon Neo received all 3 touchdowns for a total of 205 yards.
The volleyball girls starts district tonight. As a preview of the upcoming district season, check out this segment.
I am Coach Thompson. I am one of the freshman coaches at Irving High School. This is my second year here and my third year coaching volleyball.
My name is Kayak. I'm a freshman and I'm a middle blocker.
My name is Chanel and I'm a middle blocker.
My name is Obi. I'm a sophomore and I'm an outside.
My name's Janet.
My name's Azalea.
My name's Jimena.
Okay, my name's Victoria. The middle blocker is the ones who block all of the hits.
On the court, setter sets up the attacks, so we receive and then we set it up so that the attackers can get it.
On the court, left back has to play basically defense. We have to try not to let the ball touch the ground whenever the attack is coming from the other team.
The district about to start, we're going to take the win, man. We're going to beat Nimitz. We're going to be mad. We're killing everybody. And I don't mean that like in a bad sense. I mean that in a good sense.
To get some dubs.
To beat our district rivals.
I'm looking forward to beating that and then also being like one of the highest hitters in our district.
I'm expecting to see us do some miraculous plays and do some miraculous hits and sets and tips that we've never done before. I'm looking forward to us having fun and coming out with a victory.
Yeah, to take the dub.
Let me tell y'all how y'all can support us. Show up, okay? I'm expecting to see full support from the Irving Tiger Nation. If you're a teacher, show up. If you're a student, show up. If you're a parent, got a boyfriend, girl, whatever, bring them all out. Bring your dogs, bring the babies, bring everybody, okay? Y'all come out and come support us at the Tiger Gym. Come support us in the gymnastics gym when the freshmen are playing. We love to see you guys. Let's come show our Irving pride and show that the Tigers are here. We're not going anywhere. The Tigers are going to end up with that victory.
The volleyball girls have a game against Hebron at Hebron High School tonight at 6:30 p.m., so make sure to go support them.
The Tiger boys have a football game against Kimball at Kimball High School tonight at 7:30, so make sure you go out and support them and watch them win.
Well, that's all Tigers for ISPN.
So, Betty, I heard you in student council, right?
Yes, I am. What do you ask?
Well, I was just wondering, what do y'all do in Stuco?
Well, let's have our Stuco officers explain what we do as student council.
Hello, my name is Yuri Vargas. I am the Vice President of Community Service here at Irving High School. My job is to really get people involved who want to get their hours,
I am Student Council Vice President of Spirit, and basically my role in Student Council is just to enforce sort of spirit across the school and just make sure we're all having fun in what we're doing at football games, pep rallies, and stuff like that.
My name is Sebastian Hernandez. I am the Student Council President. As President, I am in charge of coordinating events that take up part of your high school experience, trying to make them the most memorable as possible. I don't work alone. I work with the other officers, the Vice Presidents and Treasurer and Historians. We always try to keep everyone's opinions into consideration so we can try to make it the best for everyone.
Yeah, and the reason I joined Stuco is because I really felt like it was an opportunity for me to show kind of who I really was. It sounds cheesy, but it's true when people say high school is what you make of it. So I decided, hey, they seem like they're having a lot of fun over there, so let me join that club. And yeah, I've never regretted it. It's super fun. I like doing all the activities that we do.
I was really into making sure I like knowing what's going on, and Student Council sort of knows what's going on a lot, and we help around the school a lot, and that's stuff that I enjoy, so that's mainly why I joined.
I joined Student Council because it was a perfect opportunity for me to step out of my comfort zone. I know that when I started Student Council, I didn't really have any friends that were in it, but now Student Council is like a whole family to me. I always like to say you're not really a part of Student Council until everyone knows your name.
To me, Stuco means coming together as not only a school, but community of all different grade levels, and also just the community in general. Coming together and really trying to improve ourselves and what we do every day to really get everybody in the spirit of things, whether it's Christmas or any things of that sort. And yeah, we're just trying to improve everything and just be spirited while doing it. And really, it's cheesy, but it sounds like it's like we're a family. So to me, I really treasure my Stuco, and yeah, I love them so much.
Student council means a lot to me as it is a perfect opportunity to spread positivity through the school. I know that sometimes because of the economy that we're in and all like the world issues that we're currently having, it can get a little sad in the school. So it's a perfect opportunity for us to unite, ignite, and spark a light.
Hi, I'm Z Cordova, Student Council Secretary, former class vice president, and I'm here to tell you to vote for freshman class officers because you need a group who represents your class and who can delegate for you. Because at the end of the year, when you're a senior, you have prom, and that's something to look forward to. So each year, they make sure to raise money for you and make sure that you have a great year.
Well, that's all, Tiger Nation. Hope you enjoyed season 16, episode 13.
Have a wonderful weekend, Tigers. We'll see you next week.